Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the unveiling of the world's first cryptocurrency mining EV, the DAMAC Avenir Spiritus. I'm really excited. We're all stoked up. We're fired up. We've got some wonderful speakers coming up in a little bit for you. But first, we'd like to introduce our first wonderful speaker, Mr. Chris Glover, NDP critic for innovation and technology. Chris?
Hi, I'm Chris Glover. I'm the official opposition critic for tech and innovation, and it is really exciting to be here on this day when DAMAC Avenir is going to be unveiling the world's fastest electric vehicle, and one that also mines a cryptocurrency while it's being charged, so it can cover some of its own costs while it's being charged. And it's powered by Ionics. Ionics Battery Systems, which also makes the smart wall behind us, is another Canadian company. And both of these, DAMAC and Ionics, are Canadian companies. The prototype for this car was built here, it was designed here, and the production is going to be happening in Canada. So this is a really historic opportunity for Canada to be a global leader in green technology. So I want to thank Aldo and Julian from DAMAC, and I want to thank Rob from Ionics for choosing Canada. You've chosen the right place for your companies because Canada can be and is going to be a global leader in green technology in this coming century.
Hi, I'm Professor Jose Echeverry, and it's my pleasure to be here with the DAMAC Avenir family, the Ionics family, and we're about to release one of the most important machines ever made by the human race. Why is it important? Because it's sustainable. Why is it sustainable? Because it's locally made. You can now go from A to B without creating pollution. We started with DAMAC working with Aldo very closely to create the world's first solar charging station in a university, battery backed up, and now we're taking it to another level with a very, very sexy machine. Go DAMAC Avenir.
Hi everyone, my name is Rob Abinante and I'm the Managing Director of Ionics Pro. It's both an honor and a privilege to be here today as DAMAC Avenir unveils for the first time their Spiritus prototype. In fact, this is a very momentous occasion for Ionics Pro as well, as the battery system that powers the Spiritus is a custom Ionics Pro battery system. In fact, Avenir and Ionics Pro have been working all year to develop custom battery systems for the entire Avenir lineup. Very recently, our parent company, EV Battery Tech, and DAMAC signed a sales, distribution, and service agreement to share our resources, as DAMAC has recently purchased 1,000 smart walls from Ionics. As our relationship with DAMAC Avenir continues to strengthen, we're very happy to be here on this momentous unveiling, and we wish DAMAC the very best of success, and we look forward to a long and successful partnership together.
So Aldo, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this event. It's fabulous. Rob over there hiding in the corner in the shadows. Awesome dude too. What I want to do is I want to talk about DAMAC Avenir and Ionics. Now, to start this, I want to thank, honestly, gratefully, the British Department of International Trade and the Canadian Department of International Trade. Because what we're talking about here, not only the sexiest car on the planet, but we're also talking about how we're going to get jobs, how we're going to get manufacturing, how we're going to get all the sexy stuff that Ford and his team want. And as a team, we're ready to give it over, right? So thank you very much. And what we're going to do is I'm going to let these guys do what they do best. I'm going to schmooze as I do. And then we're going to work the international trade routes and we're going to spread this around the world. Canada.
Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you for that intro. I want to thank everybody who's watching today, family, friends, my wife, who's actually the biggest shareholder in DAMAC, and shareholders, dealers, Ionics, ACDC, and Extreme Technology shareholders as well. So I just want to give you a quick rundown. We started. Today's about progress, and we found a way to get all the way to this point in time. And I started 20 years ago from my garage. I was looking for a new product to sell, and I was looking for a gift for my daughter, and I decided on electric scooters. I could not find any of them. So I thought I should import them. I found suppliers in China, and at that point the price was $50 and I could sell them for $200. So I thought I was a genius. I was gonna make a lot of money and sell electric vehicles worldwide. So I brought my first container. As soon as it came, I got a call from Canada Customs. He said, these scooters must be destroyed. They do not meet any standards, and you have to pay for the disposal. I said, hold on a second, I don't like this one. I need a better way than this. So the Canada custom agent said, well, you can send them back to China, pay for storage and shipping, and send it to China. I said, I don't like this one as well, so I gotta find another way. How about if I move them to the US, Niagara Falls, New York, and sell them there? He goes, that is fine. It's outside of Canada. You can do whatever you want. So great. I moved them to the US. I sold them slowly. I wasn't a genius at that point. I made a lot less money than I thought. But since I thought I was smart, I said, okay, I'm going to go into electric bikes. Electric bikes seems like a good business. I checked the rules. You can import them and you can sell them. So great. I imported a container of electric bikes, came to Canada, no problem, Canada Customs, sold a few. Everybody's getting tickets, $5,000 for a $1,000 bike. So this was not really good. So now I'm thinking I'm semi-smart, I'm not smart. But I found another way. I sold them to Quebec, where that was the only province in Canada in 2002 where you could sell e-bikes. So I said, okay, so electric scooter is not a good business. Electric bikes is not a good business. I was a little bit ahead of my time. And then I said, okay, let me do mobility scooters. Nothing can go wrong with mobility scooters. This is, you can import them, you could sell them, and you can actually ride them on the sidewalk. Fantastic. So I find a local supplier in Cambridge, we'll call him Steve. And so I buy these mobility scooters from Steve. And I said, Steve, you have a great site. Can I borrow your media and pictures for my advertising? He goes, sure, Aldo, take whatever you want. Go crazy. And I go, great. So I started advertising. As soon as I advertised, the next day I got a letter that says, cease and desist. This is our property. You're using our images. Those are our scooter technology. See you in court. I go, great. I go to court. I meet the person behind the company called Boomer Buggy. And I meet the person in charge, which is David McCleary. And he says, I tell him, I have nothing against you, David. And he goes, I don't have nothing against you, Aldo. So I said, well, let's find a different way. And he goes, yeah, okay, why don't you buy my scooters? And we can start from there. I tried the scooters. The scooters were actually at Canadian technology. And I started selling them. So, okay, great. So I started moving 5, then 10 units, and 15 units. So David goes, okay, you're okay, Aldo. You know what? You can have all the units on consignment, on terms, which for me was fantastic. It was my first break. And so I sold them all. I paid in full all my scooters to David. And today, David McCleary is our first investor in DayMac. I hope he's watching. Him and his family have made a big difference. And so I'm very happy that I can share this. So today, fast forward to the present, electric bikes finally became legal. We are the #1 distributor of light electric vehicles in Canada. That's e-bikes and mobility scooters, electric ATVs. Our corporate clients include Costco, Walmart, Best Buy, Shopping Choice, QVC. We have over 100 dealer network. We've exported products in 25 countries. And this year we launched a DayMac Avenir lineup, which is made of 6 products: Terra e-bike, Forest e-trike, Texas mobility scooter, Aspro ATV 4-wheel drive, Spiritus electric car, and Skyrider flying vehicle. We also include batteries in every vehicle from Ionics, which is here today. And I want to thank them for all their work they've done. We also are going to distribute their Smart Wall, which is a great product that everybody's going to need one. And today I'm going to showcase the car just to show you that we found a way and we're making progress. And just lastly, before we unveil the car, I just want to say thank you to everybody, and let's get the show on. Before we do the unveiling, just a couple more things. We are going to go public in 2022. We're going to build a plant in Ontario. We're going to create hundreds of jobs. And this is not just my dream now, this is the Canadian dream. And without further ado, I would like to do the unveiling. And Rob, please welcome me, help me out, move the cover from the first electric car built in Canada. Yeah! And I'm just going to pop the doors open, and then I will call Julian to actually go through the car. Julian, come on over.
Thanks for hanging out, y'all. We're going to go over some of the technical aspirations of the DayMac Avenir Spiritus. First, let's get into the battery. I know y'all want to hear about this, so we're going to get some of the guys to give us a hand and get the hood removed. Let me introduce you to my best friend. This is the Ionix Pro High Density Lithium Battery System, LFP for short. Now this battery, it takes about 4 hours for a complete charge and gives you a range of about 380 kilometers. Let's get into the propulsion system. DayMac Avenir Spiritus is powered by 2 liquid-cooled 75 kilowatt motors, one installed in each wheel. Let's talk a little bit about the advanced features of the DayMac Avenir Spiritus. Again, we have regenerative braking, which is important because that's a method of putting power back into the battery that's created when brakes are applied. You also have torque vectoring, which is a wonderful technology. With torque vectoring, this offers you more control over each individual motor to give you more stability and more power to the wheels. We're going to hit you up with some interior features right now. So as we climb into the cockpit, nice and comfortable, nice and snug. Nestled inside the interior of the DayMac Avenir Spiritus, you can see I'm quite comfortably seated. Everything's ergonomically designed. I feel safe, I feel secure, all ready to handle all that power. Now, we have 3 display units in front offering you visions of what's behind you. You have left and right rear view, and of course, center straight ahead rear view. Over to the center console. Here, all of your controls for the LED lighting system, your turn direction indicators, your high beams, your hazards, all of these features are located here. Ladies and gentlemen, in closing, it's been an absolute pleasure giving you a little tour of the DayMac Avenir Spiritus and the wonderful things that are to come in the future. In fact, they're already here. So please, stay safe, wear a mask. We'll see you on the road. And we're going to welcome back Rob and Aldo to center stage to close out. Thank you.
At this time, I just want to thank Aldo and the entire DayMac Avenir team. It really has been a pleasure working with an entire talented team all year, not just on the Spiritus, but as well on the entire DayMac Avenir lineup. So thank you again, Aldo, for having us here and allowing us to join you on this momentous occasion.
Thank you, Rob, and I would like to thank everybody who's watching the show, and everybody is invited to come and see us at DayMac 15 Curity. We can show you the car, the smart wall, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Have a great day.